The Greeks and Romans got a lot of things very right. Likewise, however, they made a lot of decisions, or in this case gods, that really make you wonder and question the priorities of these civilizations. Take for example, Prius, the god of fertility, that was said to protect fruit, livestock, plants, and well, male genitalia. Yeah, this was actually how he was depicted. Prius had varying levels of significance to different societies and occupations, some of which only regarded him in satirical nature, and others who took him quite seriously, often the likes of sailors, who believed that the god would help them navigate and survive dangerous treks, or farmers who believed that he could cure and protect their livestock. Prius has been around since at least the 4th century BC, where his designation was more rooted in war, but other than that, his sacrificial animal was a donkey, for rather interesting reasons. But anyways, another goddess of bizarre nature is Cardia, the Roman goddess of doorways and handles. Yeah, arguably a bit strange, but despite being a deity for rather bizarre implements, she held a pretty prominent role within Roman society, as she was believed to prevent evil spirits and monsters from entering one's home. Pretty cool nonetheless. Next is the Vera, the goddess of protecting women in labor. Oh, and brooms. Yeah, I mean they pretty much go hand in hand, right? How do you protect someone in labor? You sweep away evil using the broom of the Vera. Or at the very least, that's what the Romans thought. However, her role was also quite active inside of Roman temples. When they needed to be cleaned or purified, it would be done by sweeping using the broom of the Vera. The next goddess is Malona. Although gods and goddesses of food were relatively common, they often took on broad groupings. Not Malona though, she was the deity of honey. Yeah, just honey. Of course, it was very important in Roman society, so why wouldn't they have a goddess for that too? The next set of gods are Ragus and Rabago, who were worshipped as the god and goddess of crop disease, primarily to the likes of corn. Yep, as a Roman farmer, the last thing you would want was a poor harvest or plagued crops, which is exactly why some Romans would pray or make offerings to them in order to protect their crops from disease. These two were actually pretty prominent for agricultural practicing Romans, and were most commonly worshipped during Rabagalia, a festival held on the 25th of April, consisting of games such as chariot racing and animal sacrifices. Next, and a god that all can probably relate to, is Hypnos, a god that actually fits their name rather well. Hypnos is the god of sleep who lives inside an underworld cave and in mythology put Zeus to sleep so that gods could help in the Trojan War, which ultimately led to the Greek victory. The next and final deity on this list is Momus, the god of satire. Yeah, and his role, I guess quite obviously, was just to make fun of other gods, or find their faults. And Momus was so good at this that he was actually banned from Mount Olympus for his criticisms of Zeus, Athena, and Poseidon. Well, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, consider liking and subscribing to help grow the channel. Oh, and make sure you're thinking of Cardia the next time you're opening a door today. Presuming it has a handle, of course. Thanks for watching. See you all in the next video.